Alright, so we're starting this one off a little different. I started off at a presentation by Watts. It was held down at Reese. They got a new automatic house water shutoff system to compete with Moen Flows. But yeah, I went to check out this hot water heater, the heating element, but it was leaking, so customer opted to replace it. It was a really tight fit. But I have a trick right here. You put a piece of ABS so you don't damage anything. I had my AC condensation. With that guy, I'm able to roll it over that pan. It was also glued in place and it went underneath. This was the second story, so I did not want to mess with that, guys. Why I reused the pan as well. And yeah, like I said, it's a really tight fit over here. Customer opted for no expansion tank again. And yeah, this is an electric unit, so you always want to make sure that it's safe to work on, that you're able to isolate the power to this guy. You want to make sure that the breakers are working and stuff, and that there's no power going to these wires. I like to intertwine the wires and then tighten the wire nut as tight as possible. And me personally, I like to waterproof them just because they're close to water. And yeah, just as tight as you can. Me being working by myself basically, and my girl helping me, I have a Gorilla bench. It's my best friend. I use that thing a lot for water heaters. On this particular one, I put a piece of cardboard and kind of just brought it in at an angle, slid it up. Then my girl had me all shook because she pushed that thing up. Basically, I was supposed to pull it, but before I knew it was up there. But yeah, it made my life a lot easier. And then once we got it up there, the ABS does the trick to just roll it over that pan. This install was just like weird. Everything was tucked behind it for some reason, and that pan just fed into the bottom, and that's the AC register, so I don't know where it's going. And I went to the outside and I couldn't see where this TMP exited, so yeah, it's beyond me. So instead of airing it out as I filled this guy, using the TMP, I just opened a hot water line over here on a faucet. Over here, what I'm doing is removing the plates that cover the heating elements. Before I power this guy on, I have to make sure that the water is fully pressurized on the hot side. You don't want to turn it on dry. Now that I know that it's on, I'm gonna go ahead and power on my breakers, make sure that both of them are hot, and we're good to go.